Hello, fellow Earthlings! So, today I am going to be teaching you how to perm your own lashes at home using the Icon Sign Lash Lift Eyelash Perming Kit. So, you can actually find this on Amazon. I've already tried it and I've used it on a client, my mom, and it's great. So I'm going to be teaching y'all how to use it because I figured why not teach people how to perm their own lashes. I know everything is closed right now, so at least you can get your lashes done for when everything starts to open back up. So really quickly, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook using @misskitty.k, and I am a licensed esthetician, so everything that I'm teaching you, I'm going to be going off of the directions that are on the back, and they also have a little pictorial on the inside, but I've already learned how to do this at school, so I figured I'd give y'all a little bit of esthetician knowledge just to help a little bit. So on the inside of this kit, you are going to be finding all of the perming solutions, the lash glue, some little tools to help you stick your eyelashes to the lash lifting pads. You also get some tools, which inside of this come little spoolies or mascara ones, and they also have these little brushes right here. I'm not going to be using these brushes today because I've actually used all of them already, so I'm going to be showing you how to do it with some Q-tips, which you can absolutely do just the same. So aside from using the actual kit, you're going to be needing a few other things. So some of the things you're going to be needing are some toothpicks to help you separate the lashes, a single cotton round, and some scissors, and we're going to actually be cutting this in half. You're going to want to get a little water bottle full of water. This is my toner. It has water and witch hazel in it, but the witch hazel isn't necessary. You're going to need some press and seal or cling wrap, whatever you have lying around at the home. And you're also going to need some hand sanitizer because we are going to be sanitizing our hands throughout this entire process because you're touching your eyes. You want to make sure that you are sanitizing so you don't give yourself some type of infection because we definitely don't want that. So, to start off with, I am going to be cutting my rounds. And the reason why is because we're going to be cleaning our lashes, and so this is going to make sure that we don't get any fallout or mascara rings around our eyes, because then at the end of this process it's just going to look like you have raccoon eyes. So we definitely want to put these underneath the eyes like this, and we're going to be cleaning our lashes in just a second. So before we start, we want to sanitize our hands first off. That's always the first thing that you want to do. And you're also going to want to sanitize your hands before putting things back in your kit, because if you are going to be using this on somebody else, you want to make sure that your products are not cross-contaminated, as well as we want to make sure that we don't double dip into any of the products. You want to make sure that you get just enough on, well, I'm using my Q-tips. You want to make sure you get just enough product to where you don't have to double dip. If you do need to get more, you're going to have to use a clean Q-tip. If this is going to be only for you, then if you want to double dip, that's fine. But if you plan on using this kit with somebody else, you want to make sure that you are as sanitary as possible. So to begin with, we are going to take our cotton round that we cut in half and our water bottle, and we're going to just spray it down a little bit. So this video is going to be a little up close and personal. And we're going to put the cotton round right underneath our eye. And the water will help it stick to your skin a little bit. Normally, if you were laying down, this would be much easier. It might fall off because you're sitting up, but that's fine. You can just spray it again and reapply it. Oh, see? So just make sure you just spray a little bit more. And you can get as many cotton rounds as you need. I normally just use one because it's easy to just cut in half, but if you need to use multiple, that's fine too. So now you're gonna take your cleanser and pop the seal off of it, and now I'm trying to make sure that this doesn't fall. So pop the seal. So you're going to dip your Q-tip in the cleanser ever so slightly because it's going to soak up a lot. Close your eye and go downwards with the lashes. And you want to make sure that you're cleaning every individual lash onto the iPad. And so this iPad is going to make sure that you get no product underneath your eyes. Yeah, I just got a little bit right there on my finger, and that's okay. So after you're done cleansing your lashes, you're going to take your lift pad and the eyelash glue that comes in the kit. And after you open that up, you're going to spread it on the corners here. and then all throughout. So you're gonna wanna make sure that you put a good amount of glue on there so that way it really sticks to your lid. And keep the eyelash glue handy because we're going to be putting glue on the top of it to stick our lashes. Once that gets a little tacky, you're just going to want to apply that like a strip lash. Once the pad is placed, you're going to take your glue again, and you're going to place glue all along the pad. Now taking one of the cleaning tools that is in the kit, you're going to take it and start putting the lashes onto the pad. I personally don't like using the Y brush, I like using the end of it. I think it's easy. And if you feel like you can't get the lashes to stick, you can apply as many coats of glue as you need just to make sure that they're all on there. And if they do unstick at the end of this process or during this process, that's fine. Sometimes it'll happen because the product kind of pushes it off when you're being a little rough with the Q-tips. Yeah, so now that that's on, I'm going to take a toothpick. And using the end of this toothpick, I'm just going to start separating the lashes. So this is a little bit of a tricky part. You want to make sure that you're very careful with your eye. But you also want to start separating the lashes so that every single one of them gets its own curl and make sure that it gets as much product as it possibly needs. So now we're going to be taking a clean Q-tip and our perming solution. And we're going to, again, take the seal off of it. Make sure you don't smell this. It does not smell good. It smells pretty gross. If you've ever gotten your hair permed, it smells the exact same. It's basically the same stuff. So you're going to be taking your Q-tip and applying it in there. Just getting as much as you think you need. And just start applying that to the lashes. See, sometimes the lashes come off and that's okay. But you want to make sure you still coat them. So after sealing the bottle, you are going to take a piece of cling wrap or press and seal that you have, and you're going to put it underneath the lashes. Kind of drag them up a little bit. And secure them. And the reason we're doing this is so that way it presses the curl nice and tight against the lifting pad, and it keeps the product in there and it lets them bake for a little bit. So you're gonna wanna let this sit. The box says 10 to 12 minutes, but I recommend 12 to 15 minutes as long as you can stand it without, letting your eye burn, because the longer that you have this in there, setting in there, it's going to really curl them. So I will see you in about 12 minutes. So now that it's been 12 minutes, you're going to take the seal off, and there's going to be a little bit of product on the inside, and that's perfect. So now we're going to grab our little nutrition cream, which is this blue cream, and we're going to take the top off, grab a clean Q-tip, and do the same thing that we did last time. Just grab a little bit of product and start spreading it all over the lashes. Some of your lashes may have fallen off. That's okay. You could just re-stick them. Just as long as they all get product on them, because we are going to be using the press and seal to cling them to the lift pad again, so it's alright if they don't really stick. So now I want to get a little bit more product, so I'm going to grab another clean Q-tip and dip that in again. Okay, so now throw that away. And again, if you do touch the trash can, you're going to want to sanitize your hands. And again, you're going to want to grab your press and seal and just seal those lashes in there again. And wait another 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, so now that the 12 minutes is up, we're going to be taking the press and seal or cling wrap off. And a lot of the lashes seem to have fallen off, which is okay because right now all we're going to do is grab our cleanser again and a clean Q-tip. Suck up some of that product and you're going to start cleaning the lashes. After that, you're going to be taking your nutrition oil, which is this yellow oil. Open it up, grab a clean Q-tip again. Just soak up a little bit because it will grab a lot of the oil. And start spreading it all over your lashes. Then grab your spoolie and just start brushing them out. So I actually permed both of my lashes a couple weeks ago. So you can see that this is after a few weeks of not having my lashes permed versus just perming them again. And they got a really good lift out of it. So this is the final product. That's how you perm your lashes, and you can brush it as many times as you want. Also, if you feel like the perm isn't sticking as well as you'd like it to, you can perm your lashes again, but you have to do it before you put the blue nutrition cream on it. So just make sure that you only do it at least once or twice, but that's only if you feel like it's not curled enough. If it's curling, definitely don't do it again because you don't want to fry your lashes. So you want to wait at least 12 to 24 hours before taking a shower or putting on makeup on your lashes. You definitely don't want any direct water contact to the eye. If you do end up wearing makeup, you want to put the eye pad underneath your eye again and clean downwards, just like we did at the beginning of the video. But this should last you at least a month if you take really good care of them. If you take great care of them, it should last 6, possibly 8 weeks. You might be able to squeeze out of it. But I mean, that's if you never get them wet. So you have to be very careful with them. But I feel like they're super beautiful. I love how curled my lashes are because I have really tiny lashes. So this definitely helps you be able to see them a little bit more. And it also helps putting on makeup. I don't have to curl my lashes anymore and sit here, holding them down because sometimes that really hurts and I don't like it. So this is a nice alternative and it only takes about 30 minutes. If you do it on yourself, it might take about an hour, but if you're doing it on someone else, it takes about 30 minutes. So it's really not a super lengthy process and I think it's really worth it. So I definitely recommend this kit that you can get off of Amazon, and I'll link it down in the description below, as well as how you can find me. And if you want a tutorial on how to do it on somebody else, let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day, night, or morning. Bye!